Friends in Recovery, the Addiction Recovery Podcast, is brought to you by Genesis House, FirstNet, built with AT&T, and the Friends in Recovery community, a thriving network of individuals who are fighting back against the stigma of addiction. Join our hosts,
Podfather, Jersey Ed,
and Noontime with Skylar Noon,
as they speak up about the real issues of addiction, treatment, and recovery. Friends in Recovery, the Addiction Recovery Podcast, is available on Facebook, Podbean, iTunes, and YouTube 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, here are your friends in recovery.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Friends in Recovery Podcast.com. I am the Podfather, Mike Miles, and I'm here live with...
That's it, Jersey Ed, guys, in the flesh with Podfather. Hey, Podfather, how you doing?
Good. We're up here in Studio C.
Studio C, yep. And we have who?
We have... Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was waiting. I was seeing how long he was going to take.
It's
Noontime with Sky.
She is.
Time with Sky. And we have a special guest today, accountable Angelique, and we're going to bring her on here in a minute. But we just got to do some stuff here. But real quick, Skylar, I was listening to this morning on my run. I was listening to both our shows from last week. And Skylar now, she's on our ATC show.
Yep.
And we came back from break. And we both introduced ourselves, and I just kind of totally blew Skylar off.
I remember that.
I'm like, oh my God.
You guys are adjusting.
Yeah,
You welcomed me in. So I accept that. You welcomed me in, and that's all I'm going to listen to is that you want to be in the group.
We got two hooligans and one cop on that show. So, but anyways, guys, I just want to make sure that we can get a hold of us. Help at Friends in Recovery Podcast. .com. That's help at friendsandrecoverypodcast.com. You can get a hold of us here. Keep those emails coming. The other thing I want to do, Podfather and Skylar, I want to do this sober your sobriety dates.
Yeah.
Send us some of your sobriety dates. Give me, if it's the month of February now, so send me some emails, guys, with your sobriety dates, and we'll read them on, even if it's in January. Yeah.
And if we read it out, Ed's going to pay your mortgage.
No, absolutely not. Well, we're getting some new design shirts. We'll send them
send it a t-shirt.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then, we'll do that. But and then also, if you want to call us at 617-379-1163, that's how you can get a hold of us. If you want to call us, it's not a helpline or an emergency line. It's just more of a podcast line,
right?
To get a hold of us if you want to be a guest. And also, guys, if you're still, keep sending those guest requests. We have a bunch of good guests. Josh Trent.
Yep.
He just emailed me, and I was just floored. I listened to his podcast again.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I just did his breathing exercise on my 12 o'clock virtual meeting.
You did.
One cool dude.
Yeah.
Love that guy. Yeah, he's great.
And then, Skylar, tell us how they can get in touch with their Friends in Recovery and stuff.
Yeah. So if you guys don't want to call or email, you can also reach out on social media platforms. On Facebook, we have on the Genesis House page, there's two private groups, one for the alumni and one for the Friends in Recovery community of support. We have different engagement contests we do on Fridays. We have an adventures page as well. So it's Friends of Recovery Adventures, and that we're getting activities together. Next Saturday or on February 20th, we're going on a hike. Is that the Appalachian Trail, right?
It's High Point, New Jersey.
High Point. That's it. I'm sorry. High Point. Yeah. So we're going there. And then, where everybody's getting together and we're going to all hike together in recovery.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah. Angelique's going to join us too. So, but get us on all that Facebook stuff and Instagram. So, yeah. So, Angelique, accountable Angelique is here with us today. Welcome to the show.
Yay.
That is me. I'm up.
Hi, Angelique. Cannibal? Is that what you said?
Accountable.
Oh, accountable.
He's not a cannibal.
I have some recovery time here, and I'm so accountable today. There was a time when but today I'm accountable, Angelique. I come from
love it. Most of us.
Coming to you live from New Hope, New Jersey, at the Lambertville Inn. Yes,
my hometown. Almost.
Voorhees, New Jersey. Breakdown about me, right?
Well, yeah. Tell. I want you to get in your story, but I want you to tell everybody how you got how we got all linked, because that's the important part. Because it's Friends in Recovery brought us all together. Definitely,
Amazing.
Start with that if you don't mind.
So, we went into COVID, And I have a sponsee that is in the program, and she started inviting us, and it was awesome. And it's so convenient to have it on Zoom. Hope it continues after COVID, because you have the noon and then you have the 7 o'clock, and it's 7 days a week, then that's great. You can click the button, catch the whole thing, catch two, catch none, whatever. I love it. I love it. And
I think one of the positive things that's going to come out of this epidemic, whatever you want to call it, is the communication with so many different venues, whether it's professional, medical, psychological, or in recreational, or in this, as far as recovery, it's been great.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think it created great connection, and I find myself FaceTiming more than just picking up the phone to my ear.
And that's how we found you, and Angelique, and
you
again,
found me because I was spying on my sponsee. That's I was spying.
No, we won't tell anyone.
Yes,
to make sure she was in the work. Yeah.
That's Carla. Say hi, Carla. We love you.
Hey.
But yeah, so we ended up she ended up coming on, and then we're all really good friends. We do all this stuff together. We all hike. We went hiking a couple weeks ago together in the Delaware Water Gap. We did a 10-mile hike.
Wow.
We could celebrate my 12 years at the Cooper River Park together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, we have
that must have been really absolutely enjoyable, memorable.
Yeah, absolutely. So Angelique, tell us a little bit about you. That's how we all met, through Friends in Recovery, and this community is growing and getting huger and bigger, and it's just amazing. What do you do for us? You also do some other things for us.
Yes, I want to start off by saying how grateful I am that I've been invited into the family, and I'm part of the Genesis House and Friends in Recovery. I offer up, it started with a meditation, little 10-minute meditation. Ed called me out on it. He found out, I'm a personal trainer and a yoga instructor, and he called me out on that. It took a little time, and I got there. So I offer that. And then I started offering for free, top of the year, just yoga. People need to move. They need to move the muscles and get the trauma and just get it all out of the fascia. So I'm so grateful. So our Monday nights here at Genesis House are insane. You can jump on the 6 o'clock yoga, the 7 o'clock meeting, and the 8:15 meditation. It's like Monday night's the bomb. So
yep.
That's it. 3.5 hours worth of recovery, or 2.5 hours worth of recovery.
Really taking off.
Yeah.
And Ed's step meeting is on Monday at 12.
That's right. Yeah.
So,
Monday is amazing.
It's packed.
It's packed.
Yeah.
It's all
good. Monday's a tough day to do anything. I'm stuck at my desk all day Monday usually. Yeah. And then all night. Yeah. So, and Angelique, and I got to tell you, I am so number one, so happy you joined our family of Friends in Recovery and Genesis House family. You add so much, number one. And just to let everybody know, the yoga class and the breath work and the meditation is geared towards recovery, everybody, just to let you know. And we'll put all that information in the show notes so you can get to it. And along with all the times and everything. But yes, and you're here because of that. But why are you really here? What's the real why are you really here?
I am here because I surrendered. I surrendered 1,641 days, and I am passionate about my recovery today. I am selfish with my self-care, and I'll tell you what, I make a business. I journal. I'm prepared. I'm no longer a hot mess. And in one of my anxiety groups that I started my journey out in, I would say things like, I'm a hot mess. And they say, that's temperamental lingo. Like, who are you really? Who are you on the inside? And recovery, peeling away the layers, working through the steps, showing up, doing the work, just being in the work. I am all about self-inquiry. I'm all about it. I'm trying to get a workshop together to do some of that. Tapping into everybody. But, before I got here, before I got to this day of clean time, it was dark. It was dark. It was heavy. It looked like a lot of suicide attempts from childhood up until probably 4.5 years ago, my clean time. The day before my clean time, I tried to off myself. Addictions of the family. My father died when I was 9 of heroin. and there's alcohol and gambling on both sides. And, I just thought the world would be a better place without me. I have an 18-year-old and a 20-year-old, and, they grew up seeing this. They grew up saying, Mom, stop taking the pills, or Mom's taking the Tic Tacs again. And they weren't Tic Tacs. They weren't yummy orange Tic Tacs. They were Klonopin, Xanax, Ativan. And I ended up
They were life bullshit. That's what it was.
yeah. And I thought, I would never be an addict. I'm not taking illegal drugs. My drug dealer is the doctor, my doctor. But we're very manipulative, and I worked through a psychiatrist and a family doctor, and that's how I got a variety. And it was like, I would take them before I opened my eyes and my feet hit the floor. They were on my nightstand. It got to abundance, landed me in a overdose right before my grand passed. I couldn't handle her death. I helped care for her. And I just lost track. I negotiated the pills. It was like, okay, I think I took too many of that kind, so let me switch it over that kind. And now I lost track of all kinds, so now I'll drink. And I overdosed, ended up in the hospital, and went to my first detox IOP. Denial. Like, okay, I abused things. Absolutely, I was abusing them. Nobody should be taking the amount that I was taking. And it was very humbling. Thought I could leave. When I left a week early. Towards the end, I didn't really want to leave a week early, but we had a trip planned to the islands for about a year for Easter. Both, like, everybody was going. It's going to be great. I thought I could drink. It led me right back to negotiating with the pills because I was so uncomfortable in self and so uncomfortable. I was the loneliest person in a crowded room, and that's just not cool. So I had, found myself with 3 relapses and a second overdose at the end of a race. I have done, was it 5 Ironman and many, many races. Can't even tell you how many marathons, triathlon. It's insane. I don't do anything. Today I do, but I had not done anything in mini size. It's not such a thing. I'm super sized. I, karate, black belt, run, marathon, triathlon, Ironman. Like, I can't half-ass anything, but today I know it's not really half-assing it. Right. It's hiding, it's running, it's suppressing. And second overdose, that wasn't pretty. And then I guess you'd say it was a third overdose. I blacked out behind the wheel with my son in the car on his birthday. And, it wasn't good. And that was my rock bottom. I never would have thought child endangerment of my own child in our development, blacking out because I had taken too much, because I couldn't handle me. I didn't know who I was. So that's my clean date. The next day I tried to off myself, and the next day I woke up and I said, I can't do this anymore. I cannot live life like this anymore. And, a lot of therapy, I started to believe the world wouldn't be a better place without me. The world needs me. I'm not being conceited. My boys need me.
Absolutely.
And it's a beautiful thing. I think everyone else saw that. I needed to see it myself. And I took my time getting there. I was in rehab with younger women who had children 3 and 5, and they're feeling hopeless. I'm like, mine are like 13 and 18. You got this. Like, mine, you're so blessed to have gotten it. But, we get it when we're ready.
Right.
Get it when we're ready.
I'd like to say, excuse me, I just like to say 2 things. One, I love what you said about journaling. I'm a therapist. I tell people all the time, the most successful form of therapy is narrative therapy. It's not my suggestion or my opinion. It's what the professionals, the people that do the data and the research say. Most successful form of therapy isn't cognitive, sitting side by side across from each other. It's narrative. And the second thing I want to say, which I love, because I had the same thing, is I saw more problems other than booze and drugs by getting sober from childhood, from teenage years, all the things along the way that made me who I was, or thought I was. I was able to go back and process them as a result of recovery and the 12 steps. And I used to actually leave meetings. I'd feel so good that I'd feel bad for people that weren't going to meetings, I mean, that's how much I was, so that's all I wanted to say, but it's so nice hearing you.
Right. We could all use some meetings in 12-step. I agree.
Everyone.
Absolutely. And Angelique, meeting you on these, getting to know you on these meetings, it's, when when you're not there, it's like, oh man, she's not there because she always has a good share, but she always sneaks in and doesn't have her phone, her thing on, and it's like. I know, and that's the other thing about Angelique. This is how accountable and how dedicated she is to the meeting. She will come on with her phone off, with her screen off, and turn it on, share real quick, and she'll be at work. She'll be at work working her ass off, okay? And she'll come on and she'll share. Nice. That's how important recovery is to her. That's how important being accountable is to her. And you know, when we're going to take a break here in a minute, but when we come back, do you mind if we get a little bit into your personal life? Maybe where it was, and then go a little bit further with your experience, strengths, and hopes, and how you're doing today.
Yeah, this is fabulous. And I think that a lot of people can relate to you because, I mean, in early recovery and in recovery, dealing with death and denial, all those things you touch on, I think we can all relate to
trauma.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
friendsandrecoverypodcast.com. We'll be right back.
You're first. First to respond. First to put others' lives before your own. And in an emergency, you need a network that puts you first. That connects you to technology, to each other, and to other agencies. Built with and for first responders. FirstNet, the only congressionally authorized wireless network for first responders. Because putting you first is our job.
Since 1992, Genesis House has been helping real people heal from addiction on their private recovery campus in beautiful Palm Beach County, Florida. Their family-owned program is accredited by the Joint Commission and offers detox and dual diagnosis treatment in a comfortable and confidential setting. At Genesis House, they focus on treating the underlying causes of addiction. Their comprehensive approach includes psychiatric care, individual and small group therapy, trauma healing techniques, and holistic care including yoga, massage, and animal-assisted therapy. After treatment, their clients enjoy the lifelong support of a nationwide network of Genesis House alumni. Call Genesis House today at 1-800-737-0933 to speak with someone who understands. Visit them on the web at www.genesishouse.net. It's time to start your journey to a long and successful recovery.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to FriendsandRecoveryPodcast.com. I am the Podfather, Mike Miles.
Jersey Ed here in the Podfather's office.
And
live.
And new time with Sky.
Yeah. But now I'm going to introduce you second.
Yeah, introduce her first.
Can't wait. Right. It's me. I'm here. Ed.
You know, guys, it kills me. I love your Podfather. I'm so happy I'm here to see him. This is really good recovery right here. When him and I are together, we just got off the show doing the FIR from the car. Checked out it probably on before this, but this is real recovery when you get to see somebody, when you get to share, 10, 15 years we've been doing this together. Not podcast, but just recovery and having you guys on. But I love this. This really gets me going. So, but guys, you know what time it is, right?
Right.
What time is it?
Noontime.
No.
West Side?
No, it's Sober Pod.
Yeah.
That's right.
What's up, Carl, Ellen, and Steve, and Chelsea? Sober Pod over out on the West Coast. They always give us a great shout out. We've been working very closely with them. They've been talking about us. We talk about then. They talk about lobsters all the time. The last show, they're like, lobsters. I forgot what they were talking about. They were talking about lobsters or something. Yeah. So just say hello to everybody. It's Carl, Ellen, Steve, and Chelsea. Listen to Sober Pod. You'll find them on all the podcast catchers, and tell them that Friends in Recovery sent you. Tell them all about Friends in Recovery when you go over there. So, anyways, our special guest today is Accountable Angelique from Friends in Recovery meetings, and we were just talking about her great recovery and how she's been a great asset to people on the meetings and the meetings themselves, and some of this new stuff she started helping us build. But Angelique, before the break, we were talking about your life. I want to get into a little bit of personal life. You had some struggles, and you're going a different way now. There's different things going on in your life now. And I think there's a lot of people out there that might be in your situation or have been in your situation that they can identify. So would you mind sharing that piece of your life with us?
I got this. So
Okay.
I in my journey, I didn't want to go to meetings. I didn't want to get a sponsor, and I didn't want to do the step work. And I finally did. And it's all good stuff. And my sponsor tells me to focus on me. Anytime I shift and start talking about anything else that has nothing to do with me, we bring it back to the core of me. And the steps have given me a life that I can't even, it's just insane. I love it. I love my life today. I'm happy to be here. And, the steps. So I love the 12 steps. And to get to me and who I am and how I got here, it was like, okay, you had to surrender, you were powerless, and you had to believe. That's step 1 and 2. And then step 3 is made the decision to turn it over. And step 3, I call it step gay. Like, that is who I am. That is who I am. I did the work. I peeled back the layers of why I was acting the way that I was acting and what was I really suppressing. Sure, I had a lot of trauma. I did. And after 1 year clean, I fought to get into a 90-day women's trauma program. It took some time and some obstacles, but I got there clean. And, people were dying to get in there. We know people were dying to get a day. And I got in there and I let it all go. There was no more hiding. I let it all go. And I've probably known since like 12 years old that I was gay. And I realized if you don't live this lifestyle, it is going to kill you. You can't not be whom you are. It destroys you. The darkness inside is like turmoil, and it's really not a good place to be. And I had held on. I met my husband at 15 years old, and we got married. 33 years I've known him now, and we're married almost 25, I think, close to that. And I'm just so grateful for him being part of this journey. It was not easy to be with me, it's not easy. It wasn't easy for the rest of my family. I scared them a lot. I gave them a lot of heartache, and I apologize for that. That's what we do in the step work towards the end. But today in my recovery, I am who I am. I left my marriage. It was very, very painful, very, very painful. Because I love him. I think usually, most divorces I hear, like, they want to stab him or kill him or whatever. There's this anger. And I have gratitude. And, my therapist said last week, if you could wave a magic wand, what would it look like? To me, it would look like, in the future, healing, waking up on an island all together, myself, my love, his love, our kids, their kids, whoever. Like, that would be my magic wand. And I'm working on manifesting that. But right now, where I'm at in my recovery is I'm being me. I am gay. I am with a woman. We have a condo together now. Life is moving forward. And are you with me? If you don't mind, I would like to propose.
No way.
Yes.
What?
Please sit down. Yeah.
Oh
Without recovery, I could not do this. I would be
No way.
My mind is so clear. So
My God.
I have this beautiful watch because Kimberly's not a ring person. And it's blue. It is her favorite color. It has 11 diamonds for infinity. And what I would like to say on my knees before I give it to her, on the back, it says, "Be my wife," but we'll get there. I'm grateful. You can't return it.
I'm about to cry and I'm laughing.
I know, me too.
Stop it.
Ready? What I want to
Yeah.
say, beautiful, is I want you to know how happy you make me. I also want you to know how in love I am with you. And I need you to know I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Would you spend the rest of your time with me and be my wife?
Of course, love. You are my beautiful.
Oh.
I love
Oh, bam. Wow, this is wonderful.
That is
Oh gosh, I love it.
congratulations,
you.
Lady Kimberly. Come in, Kimberly. If you can, please.
I dressed her up.
I know. I'm like, what is
You
she?
stunned us. Like, we didn't see any of this coming. Thank
I
you.
didn't tell you.
I feel like
I thought, I don't know, because you had asked, did it happen? Did it happen? Did you know what they were talking about?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, geez, that's right. I didn't know she.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. Kimberly,
Congratulations.
Here we
I
are.
love this woman so much. She's so amazing, courageous. It's just words can't say. This woman with connection with people. It's a blessing that she walked into my life. This angel came into my life.
She lets me
love
be
her,
me.
too.
Today I'm me.
Right.
She lets me be me. She loves
Nice
me,
freedom, huh?
all flaws and everything.
And
So
I love being here with her, with recovery group. Your group is sensational. Love it.
And we
I'm
love
all about,
I love you guys.
I'm all about being.
This is beautiful.
My mug says just be. I'm all about being. Just be who you are and show up for yourself, because all will be well. All will be well.
You know, recovery.
Oh yes, I wore her father's
That's
tie
my dad. My
because
dad.
Ask about the
Oh
time.
God, stop it.
yeah,
My
our
dad's
dad.
been deceased since when I was 18. He died of
Yep.
a heart attack.
Oh,
So this
wow,
man-
this is
it
amazing.
feels like my dad is with
Yeah.
me now.
I'm
Absolutely.
surprised she didn't know all the dress up and the special tie.
Well, I
and-
was going to ask about the tie because I like ties, you know, and I was going to say, where'd you get the tie? I love the tie.
See how fat this is?
It's awesome.
This is
Yeah,
it's amazing.
That's a wicked
Oh
nice
my
tie.
God. I did not expect this, guy. I mean, I didn't even know what to say.
I know,
have
right?
to,
You
like,
floored us
I
all.
know.
I didn't want to tell you because I wanted everyone to be surprised.
The level of shock. Yes, you got us.
Shock factor. That's me.
Yeah,
Girl.
That is-
Authentic.
God.
But I feel
Well, I
so
can't-
special that we were a part of it, though. I'm not even gonna lie. My family, I love you guys.
My mother said, "Don't you want to do that private?" And I'm like, without recovery, I would not be here and have the ability to do this. And
You're going to have it on video.
I would love to
So
share
nice.
with everyone what's possible if you get clean.
Yeah.
What's
And
possible?
I was with her with her
Absolutely.
first year coin. I was there. She
Yep.
invited me for her first year of coin recovery. That was
Yep.
amazing. Her son gave me.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I
you
mean,
know
it's
in
just.
recovery- oh, sorry. In recovery, we
No,
said, at least I've heard, don't have a relationship in the first year. And even though I was in a marriage, I was unfolding me. And I still followed that rule. No relationship till the first year.
Mhm.
And look
I
where
got
you're
to
at
know
now. Engaged.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
we're engaged.
Okay.
Boom.
You just
Yeah.
said it.
And show
Yeah.
that watch, Kimberly.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I can see.
Very
Oh my
pretty.
God.
And it says be
Yeah.
you.
Beautiful.
This, yeah, we love it. That's awesome.
Oh, that is so great. That is so great. And I got a chance to spend a lot of time with you guys on that hike and get to
Yep.
know you guys. And you guys just finish each other's, and I know it sounds cliche and corny, but you do. You finish each other's sentence. You complete each other. You guys. I mean, it was just like, you know, it just felt so comfortable being around you guys. And for the community that you're in, the gay community that you're in, and all the hard times that we're having with all this now, this is amazing. This is just simply amazing that
Absolutely.
this, you know, that we can do this now. You know, it doesn't have to be hidden. It doesn't have to be,
Right.
you don't have to live a different life, and you're doing it here. And you guys are just wonderful, wonderful people. We are so blessed to have you guys doing this.
And the rights to get married now. I mean, think of it. That's even changed. Like, that's awesome. You guys have the ability to get married now. Like, so that even
Yeah.
warms my heart, you know?
Happily ever after.
I never thought I'd be engaged or have a woman. Actually, I thought I would be by myself for the rest of my life or whatever.
In
But this
2000.
She walked
Oh,
in
sorry.
into yoga. She came into
No,
my
go ahead.
yoga. I said, yep, she came right in.
And yoga.
Yoga got
Yeah.
me to confess that I was gay.
And yoga's
Yoga
part
came
of
out,
my
yeah.
my story. After the relapse, I wanted to go away. I was like, I can't do this. Just send me away. And she goes, you're just running. You have all the tools. You need to sharpen them. And my therapist suggested a yoga training with the relapse in there. I did that too. But that's where you start unfolding and digging, sitting still with self.
Exactly. And you know, Angelique, you're 100% right. You would have not been able to do this without recovery, and none of us would be able to do whatever we do with recovery. And it's just amazing that that this was, first of all, that you guys are able to do this now. Number one, and number two, I had no idea we are going to do this on the show. Just
Yes.
had no idea. It's just crazy, you know. God,
Awesome.
I thought it'd be exciting and adventurous.
That was for us.
Show my boys. I can
Yeah.
show my boys. You know?
We're gonna put this on our adventures page now. No, I'm just kidding. But well, tell us what the plans for the future, Kimberly. You know, what's your thoughts now? Tell us a little bit about what you're thinking here.
It's amazing. The life I dreamed. One night I dreamed that she was by my side, and we were looking at the sky, the beautiful sky from a canyon, and I thought, oh my God, this woman that's came and has made my life so exciting. It's like I just started living when this woman started coming, when she came and when this angel came into my life. It's been an amazing journey with this woman. Exciting. It's just hard to.
It's funny because with what she's describing is like recovery. Like we start to remove the substance and we can see. I'd be driving the same place and I wouldn't see anything. And then I remove the substance and the trees are greener and the sky is bluer. And it's like, I was missing everything along the way. I was missing it.
Absolutely.
We see life from a different lens in recovery. And it gives us this. It gives us just beauty. This is beautiful. This is wonderfully beautiful. It just, there's no other words to explain it.
Tears of joy. We had tears of joy.
I have been so nervous to like say the right thing. I get very angst. My ears get very red. I don't know. Yeah. It's great. Life's great today.
Thank God you didn't say thank God you didn't tell us, because I would have been so nervous. I wouldn't have been able to the show.
Yes.
I'm like, before the show, I'm like, Podfather, we're going to talk about Sky. We're going to talk about, I'm trying to explain to Angelique what we're talking about. I'm setting this whole scene up, and she is probably not fucking listening at all. She has this whole other agenda. And Kimberly peeks ahead and says hello. I'm like, what the hell is she dressed up for now?
I'm dressed up for my special weekend, Valentine's weekend.
I love it.
You guys enjoy it. Absolutely. Well, Angelique, finish a little bit. I know this is your special time. We don't want to take too much of your time now. You guys are going to have to go out, have a wonderful time, but finish up. What would you say to somebody out there that's thinking about doing something like this, gay or straight, whatever it is, in recovery? This is going to open up so many doors, this podcast, for everybody, the whole community of recovery. I
say jump. What's possible if you jump and just go for it and live your life to the fullest? If you're already removed the substance, your life is free. Why not be happy? Why try to negotiate with your sexuality? Just be who you are, who you were meant to be. Give it, just like the steps, give it to your higher power. Bless it and let it go, and just have fun.
Great advice. Great advice.
Absolutely. And that was amazing, guys. Thank you so much for Angelique. You're wonderful. I love when you come on the meetings. It's such a great addition to us, a great addition to our family. Kimberly, you were always part of family, but now you are definitely locked into the family now, no doubt about it. Even though you're not one of us, but you are one of us.
It's a good way to start up. Good way to start up fourth week.
Love you, Ed. Love you, Sky. You guys are amazing.
Thank you. We love you.
Love seeing you here in Greece. Yeah. Everyone needs recovery, not people that drink or drugs. Everyone needs recovery, because we all go through the same life. Being gay, I didn't come out to as gay till I was like 53 years old. I knew when I was a kid, but I played straight. It's just,
if everyone stepped 1, 2, 3, all would be well.
Yes, absolutely. Well, guys, we're coming to the end of the show. We're going to let you guys go do your thing. Enjoy your day. Enjoy whatever you're going to do in New Hope today. And, you made our day. I can tell you that. It was just amazing.
She made my day. She was a yes.
Congratulations.
That's part of the yes. Congratulations, guys.
Yes, definitely.
Perfect, guys. So Podfather and Skylar, I did not even expect any of this. This was completely not. I don't even know what to. Dude, I don't even know what to say.
It's an epic podcast.
Yeah, he's so flustered right now. You got him so flustered that he's speechless.
I know. So, Sky, any closing words for them before we go? Any congratulations words?
Just congratulations, and I'm so glad that you guys are pieces in our puzzle. You know what I mean? And you two are definitely next to each other in the puzzle. Two pieces that interlock perfectly together. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yep. Podfather.
FriendsInRecoveryPodcast.com. Stay sober, everyone.
And this is one that's going down in the books, guys.
Yes.
Stay sober, everybody.
This concludes this episode of Friends in Recovery, the Addiction Recovery Podcast. Thanks to Genesis House, FirstNet, built with AT&T, for supporting those on the path to recovery and keeping this valuable resource free for all our friends in recovery. Follow us on Facebook for past shows and updates, and enjoy free access to twice daily support meetings. Brought to you by Genesis House and the Friends in Recovery. If you can't get enough of Mike, the Podfather, Jersey Ed, and Skylar, you can catch them on Answering the Call, the First Responders Podcast, available on Facebook, Podbean, iTunes, YouTube, iHeartRadio, and GenesisHouse.net.